Hi there, welcome back to another portrait tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a quick portrait. It's super easy and fun, and I think you'll find it to be quite useful in the future. So let's dive right in and get started. Alright, now let's create a new document. I'm going to click Letter, Horizontal, and click Create. We're going to go up to our File, Place, and we're going to our Illustrator's Portrait file in our documents. So we're going to click this image here, click Place, click Hold and Drag, now adjust. There we go. Cool. Alright, now what I wanted to show you was how to make a quick portrait. It's going to be like it's going to be like automatically painting over your entire photo here. So how I do that is I go up to my image trace button here and I click it and I click OK there. And sometimes, depending on how big the picture is, you have to give it a little bit to calibrate it. And here we go. We got a silhouette photo right here, and it's not quite as detailed there. It's it's a little bit, it's not, showing a lot of her face. It's just more silhouette, and the grass kind of doesn't look right. So if I want to fix that, I go up to the presets panel up here, and I go to either these two right here usually is just, gives you high quality of your photo, and this right here I could just choose 3 colors, and what that will do is just give it just a minute to load. Bear with me, guys. And there we go. It's a little more detailed. It's got 3 colors there, as you can see. It's got black and brown and blue back there. And if I want more colors than that, I go to 6 colors, and I'm gonna keep giving it more colors until I get it just right, because I want it a little more detailed than this. It's not quite my taste. And there we go. It's getting a little more better. The detail. Now let's click that. Alright, and after that I want to show you one more, and then I'll just go back to 16 colors. And there we go. That's a lot more detail, a lot better. And if I want way more detail, I go to Shades of Gray right here, which I honestly think this one's a lot better looking than all 3 of those ones I selected earlier. This one has a lot more detail and a lot more shades around the character. As you can see there, it looks a little more like the photograph there. It's a lot more detailed with the highlights and the shadow right there and the grass. You can see a lot better, and the sky is certainly outstanding. But I'm just gonna go back to 16 colors for now, and I want to show you something. If you don't want it that detailed, but that's really the best, detailed painted image trace that you got there. So now, bear with me. There we go. So what else I want to show you is, if you want to maybe give it just different colors, you don't want just like the colors from the photograph. What I do is I click expand, and that'll convert the image. And what I can do now is I can select separate things. It still selects the whole image though, however, if you just do that. But what I have to do here is I have to double click on one part of my image here, then select it again, and now I can give it a different color if I wanted to. And I can even just move it off my photograph here, as you can see there. And I could just use parts of this image if I wanted to, for, maybe like another project even, or for another portrait I'm doing in another Illustrator file. And, well, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. This is just a quick video on showing you how to make a quick portrait for yourself. It's really fun to play around with. Not a lot of people really use this. Some probably would consider this cheating, I bet. And I don't really want you to do a project on this, but I want you to maybe at least give it a try and play around with it some, because this is a really good tool to use for flexography, for example. When I took flexography, I used this tool a lot, and it's really good for making flexography projects. And if you don't know what that is, it just makes like, printed, sticker projects or designs, and you could just, print them out, and you have to put a little more detail into it than just click image trace. You gotta adjust the image right and center it and whatnot. But yeah, this is a really good tool to use for that. But if you also want to make just a painted portrait for yourself or for your friends, maybe you could do that. But if you're going to use this for something like marketing, just try to avoid copyright issues. Try to make your own image. You could go outside and take a picture of something and then image trace over that. And this is also really good for making textures too. So I recommend you guys just play around with it, and you don't have to do a project on it. Like I said, if you want to share a project with me on Instagram, you can feel free to do so, but just play around with it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.